Hi guys, so this is actually a video that is trending as we speak now online. The former governor of Rivers State and the current suspended governor Fubara and Wike spotted together at this event, more of like a burial ceremony there in the city of Rivers State together today. They were spotted together just few days after they finally settled their differences, which we heard Wike talked about. Anyway, I'll be sharing that video here just right after you might have seen this particular event. That now I begin to understand why most of these skit makers were saying nobody should involve themselves in their fight, because it's a fight of a father and a son. Anyway, here's a highlight. Don't forget to subscribe.
May we take our seats.
Then the next video you're about to watch here is the exact video after they had a meeting with the president, Amaewhule, which they gave Fubara some conditions, of which they say one of it is he will not be able to vote, he will not be able to contest for his second tenure as governor of Rivers State. They will allow him finish his first tenure, but he will not be allowed to vote, to contest for the second tenure in office. That was one of the numerous criteria given to him as he is about to take over as the governor of the state. Well, Wike also gave a speech from that particular, will I say, press conference after their meeting with President Tinubu, who was the right person who did the reconciliation among the two political father and son in Rivers. I don't know if it was in Rivers State or in Abuja. Even the caretaker committee too were there present. Here's the video. Please don't forget to subscribe.
The glory that today is the 26th of June 2025, that peace has finally returned to the state. All agreed to work together with the governor, and the governor also agreed to work together with all of us who are members of the same political family. Yes, just like humans, you have a disagreement, and then you also have a time to also settle your disagreement, and that has been finally concluded today, and we have come to report to Mr. President that is what we have agreed. So for me, everything is over, and enjoy everybody who believe to work with us, to also work together with everybody. That there's no more acrimony, there's nothing to say we're disagreeing. We have all agreed on everything. So we thank God. For me, it's a day we have to thank Almighty God.
For me, it's very important that this day has come to be. What we need for the progress of Rivers State is peace. And by the special grace of God this night, with the help of Mr. President and the agreement of the leaders of the state, our leader, peace has returned in Rivers State. We'll do everything within our power to make sure that we sustain it this time around. Thank you.
Who is qualified to be called excellence here. Where somebody thinks because he's elected a governor or House of Assembly member and wrongly they call him his excellency, he now becomes a lord unto himself. Let me tell you, you know what his excellency means? It's an exemplary life. And if you see the president in America become sick, he goes to an ordinary hospital. If you see the prime minister in Britain become sick, he goes to an ordinary hospital. Because they are people of conscience. But here, our national hospital is collapsing. The equipment is going down. The budget this year for it is less than 2 billion. But the budget to keep a particular building where the occupants don't go to hospital here is costing us 20-something billion naira. Because we don't have conscience and people of competence, we don't have a national library. Every country of the world have a national library. Nigeria as a country does not have a national library. Our budget this year for our national library is 980 million naira. But the budget of National Assembly Library is 15 billion. Because we have no conscience. We are not developed. Because of it, we're not doing well. The measure of development is what they call Human Development Index. And three things. That's measure of development. And three things drives it. Health, education, and pulling people out of poverty. But of these three, education is the most critical. So countries are doing better than us today because they invested in education. And you can see it everywhere. You might be looking at it, oh, but we're in Nigeria. Other people did not do this and everything. Those who are leading the world today are educated in their country. Today you have every reason to celebrate. It's the opportunity of passing through this wonderful institution where you have been taught what Father has said, conscience. Conscience. Conscience is a critical component of your character. Because